Hi, everyone. So excited to introduce my friend Candace. Candace is a certified health coach, and I look to her for all food and nutrition types of advice. And if you know me at all, you know I'm obsessed with nutrition because for me, it was nutrition first and then oils. And so I felt like that when we're talking about a fight the bloat and gut challenge, we need an expert to talk about food and nutrition and all the things we need to know. So with that, Candace, talk to us about hydration.
Okay, yes, today we're going to focus on hydration. And it was surprising for me to read in the last study that 75% of us are actually chronically dehydrated. It's insane. Like most people are only drinking 2.5 cups of water a day, which is unbelievable.
That's crazy.
So, and by the time you feel thirsty, you're actually already dehydrated. So what I try to get my clients to do is go ahead and drink water first thing in the morning, because you've gone all night with no water, your body is so dehydrated. So that's the great time to really pound it in, like drink 12 to 16 ounces of water first thing in the morning, preferably room temp to warm. So it's not ice cold. And the reason I recommend that is because when if you're drinking ice cold water, then your body has to work so hard to warm it up before it can get to your cells and actually start hydrating your body. So that's really important. But so I typically get up and first thing is I cut a lemon and juice the entire lemon, put a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, and I drink that down, add a little cayenne pepper, a little cinnamon to boost my immunity and my metabolism. But you've got a great tip that's actually a lot easier.
So yeah. So if you're using oils and you're doing this already, you probably know about putting citrus oils in your water. So how I do my water in the morning is when I wake up, I take all my supplements. I keep my supplements by my toothbrush so that I remember to take them.
That's a great tip. Yeah.
And then I take a full glass of water, my normal glass of water, and I put 3 drops of citrus oil. I also put a splash of apple cider vinegar in my water. My water from my tap is already filtered, so I'm lucky that I have filtered water right in my bathroom. And then I drink the whole entire glass when I take my supplements. And then I go to the kitchen and do my morning cocktail, which lives in here. And so I do my morning cocktail, which you guys I'm sure are hearing about in this Fight the Bloat challenge. We do 2 ounces of Ningxia Red. I do a scoop of the sulfurzyme powder, which is still in the kitchen. I do 3 drops of lime oil, and then I actually put some mineral essence in mine as well because I love the extra trace minerals. And actually,
so good for you. Yeah.
Yes. And then the Young Living also has bee pollen in an extract, and it also has cinnamon oil in it. So you're talking about cinnamon. Yeah. And so the advantage is that you're balancing your blood sugar, you're getting all the extra minerals, you're getting sulfurzyme, which has natural properties to take out inflammation in your body, helps with autoimmune support. If you're dealing with autoimmune, great for hair and nails. Like hair grows like mad because of that stuff too. So by the time I have had my breakfast, I've already had I've had a full water bottle of my Ningxia and drink, because I'll drink that as I'm working out in the morning or after I work out. And then I've had my full glass with my supplements.
That's awesome. Okay, so how much time when you have your first glass with the lemon drops, which, oh my gosh, okay, you were just telling them what you were telling me about how much. So like I juice a whole lemon, right? You say 1 drop.
One drop is the equivalent of about 7 to 8 full lemon rinds.
So, and you put how many drops?
3.
So that's essentially giving her 24 lemons, like the benefits of 24, the rind of 24 lemons.
Absolutely.
That's amazing. And so much easier than what I do every morning. So I'm going to start doing that. I think it makes a lot of sense.
Absolutely. We should talk about the benefits of citrus in general too, and citrus oils as well, because it's so amazing. So when we talk about using citrus oils in our water, citrus oils do a lot of things for our body. One of the coolest things is that they bind to petrochemicals that
help you flush toxins,
flush toxins. But from an aesthetic perspective, is most people who have a lot of exposure to petrochemicals gain weight right in their middle, in their stomach. And what you find is that is where petrochemical cells reside, is in your belly. So drinking citrus oil helps you lose weight from your belly first, which is awesome, right? Which is where the most unhealthy weight is, in the belly. It also helps boost your glutathione levels. So if you want to do a search on glutathione, you'll find that it helps detox your body, which we just talked about, but it also helps prevent illness and disease, which is amazing, especially with all these yucky viruses that people are worried about. Is just putting citrus in your water has a huge benefit to keeping you well.
That's fantastic. Yeah. Glutathione is like the master of all antioxidants. And so, asparagus is very high in it, but you can't eat enough asparagus to get what you're talking about.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So that's fantastic. Okay. So another thing that we wanted to talk about is, and I wanted to ask you, how much time are you going from the time you drink the water, did you tell me, to when you drink your next thing, the concoction with
my morning cocktail. My morning cocktail sans alcohol. So it really kind of depends on my morning. So I try to work out first thing in the morning, because I find that if I just get it done, I have more energy first thing. And if I wait later, sometimes it doesn't happen. So I'll work out, either go walking or on my elliptical or do some yoga, something like that first thing in the morning. And I kind of drink it as I go. So typically by 10 a.m., I've already had I've had a water bottle and a full glass.
Well, how much time though is between? Because that's what I'm asking.
It depends how thirsty
when
I
I
am.
do the, okay, for me, what I get clients to do is when they first drink that, 12 to 16 ounces of water with the juice of the lemon and apple cider vinegar and all that. So when they do that, it's wait 30 minutes before you drink or eat anything else.
That's probably about right. That's probably about right. By the time I actually get up, get dressed, get kids going, schooling going.
So just giving your gut, giving your gut time to take that in, absorb, and do its magic. Then you can start. You can then drink more, eat your breakfast, whatever your thing is.
What you'll find with me is that I'm not very precise in anything in life. So
I kind of go with like most people. That's
probably about 30 minutes.
And I think that just because I've been doing this so long, it's just kind of part of my routine, right?
Exactly.
But I get it's not an exact science. It's like, okay. And then as far as when to drink water, so we know how much, right? Oh, we haven't talked about how much. Yes. So how much water you should drink. The best rule of thumb is half your weight in ounces. So if you weigh 150 pounds, you would drink 75 ounces of water a day. That would be your goal. Some people drink a little more, but you at least want to get half your weight of ounces in. So
I've always heard that.
Okay. And then as far as
unless you're doing heavy workouts or it's super hot, right? Then you can drink more than that.
Yeah.
Right.
And I said, you can always drink more, but I wouldn't drink less.
Right. For sure. Okay. For sure.
Yeah. It's just a good sort of at least hit that. And then as far as when to drink water, the best times are between meals. And then right before. So right before you're going to eat a meal, you would drink maybe a whole glass of water before that, but not during a meal and not right after a meal. So, and the reason for that is you don't want to dilute those digestive enzymes, because as you're chewing in your saliva, you've got digestive enzymes, and that's where digestion starts. So you don't want to dilute those. Right. So we want to drink between meals, up right until you're starting your meal, and then not during the meal, and wait 30 minutes before you start drinking water again. So have you heard that?
I have heard that.
Okay, perfect.
Yes,
okay.
And we're going to for sure be talking more about digestive enzymes in this, for sure, because it's super important.
We'll talk about that now.
Let's talk about, why don't we talk about the, we'll save that for the next slot, but maybe we talk about other ways to make you want to drink more water throughout the day. Some of these tips we have.
Oh, perfect. And we'll end with that. Okay. So a lot of people tell me, but water, it's so boring. It doesn't taste good. And I just can't make myself drink enough. Well, I think adding certain flavor to it, whether it be just cutting an orange or a lemon or something, or even a lime, mint, different herbs taste good in your water. Putting that to make it taste good is great. But when we're out and about and we're not at home, it's not always easy to do that. And so Allie's actually turned me on to some amazing drops that Young Living has that taste so good. They're really good.
They're really good.
And so anyway,
yes. So certainly you can always flavor your water with mints like spearmint or peppermint, like Candace was talking about, but also citrus oils. Like,
yes, and I've done that too. Like the Vitality ones, I love those.
But this has some nice stevia sweetness to it. So if you haven't heard of these Vitality drops yet, I wasn't sure what I thought about them. I don't know why it's not focusing here, but
or maybe it's the light.
It's the light. So these are electrolyte drops, which are kind of all the rage now, and all the normal stores have this. Thank you. These electrolyte drops, but most of them. Yes,
with chemicals, so much and artificial sweeteners and things you do not want to put into your body. In fact, those are the things that actually keep your body holding on to toxins and keep you holding on to weight. And they mess with your gut.
Right.
Your gut health.
Absolutely.
So the fact that these are made with essential oils, they're clean. It's
stevia.
Yeah, which is natural. No calories, doesn't,
So you've got that sweetness of the stevia, which by the way is supposed to be good for your teeth as well.
Yeah.
And you have real citrus oils that are helping detoxify and boost your glutathione levels. So we go through a lot of these. My husband is kind of obsessed. He keeps these in his golf bag.
So good.
And he tells me he drinks at least 4 times as much water when he has.
I mean, I just filled this up and I'm almost out.
It's so yummy.
So good.
It's so yummy.
Okay.
Another trick also for hydration is the Amino Wise powder, which I don't know if you want to hold that again. There we go. Amino Wise. So that is a amino acid supplement. Do you want to talk about the benefits of amino acids? And I don't know if you want to talk about that. This tastes really good too, but you do need to drink it pretty quickly. So this one we do in kind of a small cup because we kind of chug it. I don't drink it as much as my husband does. He goes through a ton of these because he works out way harder than I do. So he'll either use it when he's playing golf, and he'll keep like have a special water shaker that he can put the powder at the bottom and the water at the top, and then he just takes a scoop and puts it in his water and he drinks it. Or when he works out really hard, I use it when I'm like have that thirst. I just feel like I can't quench, even though I'm drinking a lot of water. But amino acids do get bitter when they sit. Real amino acids, they'll get bitter over time. A lot of the amino acid drinks that are out there are not really real amino acids, and so they don't get that bitter taste. So you do need to drink them quickly if you're gonna drink this, but in like a little a short ball. What do you call them? Low ball water bottle.
You're such a heavy drinker.
Right. A super heavy drinker. We put it in a low ball, put a scoop in, mix it up, and then drink it pretty quickly. It is amazing for quenching thirst, and it tastes really good. This is
muscle recovery.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely, muscle recovery is huge. And then wolfberry lemonade is the flavor, so it's super, super delicious.
Is that the only flavor?
That's the only flavor on this one.
Okay, good.
Yep, so those are kind of our tips and tricks for hydration, right?
Awesome. Okay, so that's it for this week.
See you next week.